Hi everyone, welcome. Today I thought I'd try pick a pile reading. I have 3 piles here and I've already asked the Fae to come in and give you a message from the Forest Fae. So I have no idea what's in these piles. I just shuffled them and selected 10 cards for each pile with one Forest Fae Oracle card. And yeah, and then I've chose things to call to me for each pile for you to choose from. So, so let's close your eyes, take a deep breath, open your eyes, and which one that you feel is calling to you. Skip over to that reading. Thank you. If you chose pile 1 with the golden key, it may unlock some inner truths, some secrets about yourself or others that you did not know. And with the purple amethyst. The purple amethyst is known for calmness, spiritual properties associated with your crown chakra. And then for the hermit, maybe something that's a buzzing in the air, buzzing in your ear, that you're not quite sure what's going on there, but you want to look into it, and this pile may be for you. We're going to start with a message from the Forest Fae. She says, she of the mossy gray. Not all things are as they seem. Trust your intuition. Ooh. So keeping that aside, we'll see what your 10 card reading is. There you go. So for the Queen of Wands in the dark, I do feel like there's this energy of you wanting to look towards something more fulfilling, more passionate, more in your heart than in your mind. I feel like there's been some confusion about which career path you want to take. Because I do feel like, just like what the fairy was suggesting, that not things are as they seem. I feel like you are contemplating that idea as well. For the Chariot in the dark, I feel like you're at a pause in which direction to move in towards next. I feel like you've overcome some things, maybe overcome a conflict or an argument or just a situation that didn't sit right with you. And I feel like you're just kind of like sitting there ready to fight your battles again, at the same time feeling quite exhausted with the 10 of Wands in the dark. With the 5 of Swords here, I do feel like your guards are a little bit up, you know? I feel like they are up. I feel like whatever's going on here, you have learned to walk away. You know that you're right. You know that whatever your mind is set on is not going anywhere. It's just gonna stuck there. And I feel like you are moving forward. Even though the things may still be a little bit weighted on your shoulders, I feel like you're moving forward in a good sense, right? I feel like you are trying to get the sense of clarity, or I feel like you're learning to trust your intuition, or trying to figure out if your intuition is right at this point. I feel like with the King of Wands, you're looking for a spark of fire, a spark of fearlessness to pursue your goals, to move forward in the direction that you want to take, especially in romance. I'm feeling. I feel like this is a little bit about career and romance all in one for some reason. The Page of Pentacles, I feel like there is someone who's wanting to pursue you with either romance or finances or career. I feel like they want to tell you about their ideas, their inspirations, and where their mindset is at right now. For the Page of Cups in the dark, I feel like it's not really romance and lovey-dovey type of stuff. More about I feel like that those feelings are kind of being pulled back a little bit, even though they seem to still have feelings for you. So I feel like this person may be someone who's lingering your energy that you may have had a relationship with before, or may have tried to have a relationship with before. Yeah, not quite sure how that's playing out for you right now, because I feel like with the 3 of Swords here, there's going to be some heartache, some heartbreak. Some of it's just of them, you know, going forward, pulling back, going forward, pulling back. And that is just not sitting right with you. You can see that from the beginning, right? Things are not as they seem. So I feel like this person isn't quite sure what their intentions are towards you. And I feel like that is why they're pulling back. And I feel like they're pulling back for a good reason. I feel like you may not realize it, but sometimes our subconscious mind has a way of guarding us and protecting us from, you know, from having a heartbreak. Or sometimes they allow us to have this heartbreak to just move past that, to get our mind back in the right direction. And I feel like things are going to be changing around for you. The Three of Wands is in the dark. So I feel like you've been waiting for this for a really long time. You haven't been able to see it, but it's right in front of you. The Ace of Swords, that breakthrough, that sense of clarity, that, you know, seeing what it truly is instead of what it's not. You know, so I feel this heartbreak here is this little singer bee or wasp came and stung you at, is going to come sting you at the right time, right place to redirect your energy and focus to what you potentially truly do want and desire. The Ace of Swords, that breakthrough, that clarity, that focus, that truth is going to be coming in. You're going to have that good conversation with someone, either about work or love. I feel like it can go either way, maybe 2 in 1 combo together, I don't know. But yeah, this is kind for you, so keep your open mind. I feel like whatever this is for you, hopefully this gave you a bunch, not bunch, maybe a bunch of clarity. I have no idea. Some clarity about what is truly going on here. And I feel like there's a self-fulfillment coming through out of all this confusion. I feel like there's more confusion and disappointments and discouragement rather than a true heartbreak, because I feel like this is something that you were expecting to happen, you just can't see it clearly, or you weren't quite sure. But I feel like the Fae kind of like pointed out, right? Not all real things are what they seem to be. And I think you were already on the verge of realizing this on yourself. So that is really good. Thank you for joining in. I'll see you next time. Bye. If you've chosen pile 2 with the cat charm, the rose quartz, and the Turk's wheels truck, it may mean that you're on the move, right? I feel like rose quartz are good at attracting love and promising or promoting self-love and care and compassion. So we're just going to dig into this pile and see why you're drawn to it to begin with, right? So for the truck here, you may feel like you're on the move, maybe you're planning on moving somewhere, changing locations, maybe you're just waiting for an Amazon package, I don't know. You have the rose quartz here, so you know what that is about. And cats, well, they're just adorable, right? Who does not love a cat? They're warm-hearted, they're wise, they're sneaky, you never know what they're up to, right? And for the message, we're going to start with the message from the Forest Fae. And she says, the spirit's familiar. Seek loving contentment and cherish friendship. So this could be about a loving friendship or a connection that's growing strong. There is a rabbit there as well. Rabbits are a sign of fertility, abundance, gentleness, diligence, and new beginnings. So we're going to put this over here. I'll park the truck right there. Ooh. No playing games here, straight to the devil. Let's see, for the devil, I do feel like there's this tension going on, some tension brewing in the air, between what decision to make, who you can trust, who you can't trust. I don't know if some of you are in this love triangle with repeating old cycles and keep falling back into the same toxic person or energy or whatever that is, person for you. Because I just feel the sense with the Four of Cups and a light, feeling the sense of frustration and thinking things and trying to evaluate your situation, but also, keep revisiting the past and what that has to bring for you and how you're going to move forward. And I feel like that is somewhat blocking some opportunities or blocking some energies to come towards you right now. Yeah, I just feel this sense of false impressions, or maybe this devil person was not who you thought they were, and you discovered that they were just not, just not sitting well in your heart or in your soul. I just feel a sense of that lack of clarity, feeling down and not quite sure which direction to move towards. And I feel like that is moving forward, with the Fool here as being a little bit lost in which direction you want to pursue with this person, especially if every time you try to move forward, you get fallen back into their trap of either helping them out or supporting them, or whatever that is for you. For the Two of Cups in the dark, I do feel like there's this energy of the two of you having a balance between each other. I feel like you're still a connection, you're still talking to each other, communicating with each other. There's just things, like butting heads are just not on the same page for whatever's going on there, Yeah. The Fourth Fae, or the Spirit Familiar here, says seek loving connections and cherish friendships. So I don't know if this is a friendship worth cherishing for you or not. Moving forward, you do have the Nine of Wands in the dark as well. So I feel like this person may be, stuck on something, no matter what you say or how you support them or what you do. They just don't see things your way, They're just not seeing it your way. Ugh, it's frustrating. For the Six of Swords in the dark, I feel the sense of just being stuck and not being able to move forward with this, and just trying to navigate what is coming next. I feel like it is something that you will have to let go of. The Four of Swords is also in the dark, so I feel this them, having enough of this, giving you some silent treatment. So I don't know if this is something that's happened to your past, and now it's kind of like silent treatment, you haven't heard from them in a while, or if this is something that's coming. I feel like for some of you, this may have already happened. For other of you, this may be approaching. I don't know how this is with you. These are just general readings, so it may resonate with you, it may not. Or the Six of Cups in the dark, I do feel this toxic energy from the past keep wanting to repeat itself for no apparent reason. But I feel like with the Nine of Pentacles here, you're gonna regain your strength and have that sense of clarity. And I feel like you're gonna learn that, okay, I'm done with this toxic energy. It's a waste of time. I'm not being able to free my chains from this, no matter what I do or say, or I think it's a matter of redirecting where you want to direct your energy, focus, and intentions, right? And I feel like this Nine of Pentacles, maybe it will be the person who will help you, release them from you and provide you with a friendship that you just truly deserve and you could truly cherish. And there'd be more of a balance there, because I feel like this person is very reliable and has practical solutions to help you out, and both of you can help each other in a good way, right? I do feel that for you. So yeah, so I feel like this reading is particular for you to realize who your friends are, who is not your friends, who's going to support you, who's not, and how to, find new people, new tribe, new people to connect with, to cherish with, to have conversations with, whatever that is. Maybe some celebrations. But I'll see you next time. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye. So if you chose the third pile with the little witch broom, this could mean to spark your spirituality, your witchy energy. Could be just a matter of you needing to tidy up and dust away some cobwebs or dust mites in your in your mind, or in the physical energy as well. Could potential be that too as well. I'm just gonna put this over here, and with the green, aventurine or not, but I feel like it is. It feels like one. So aventurines, they're like usually good for prosperity, money, grounding, and that sort of thing. Then I feel like the peace sign of the heart is a symbol for bringing peace in your heart. And we're going to see what the little fairy has to say for you today. You got the honey mother. Aww. She may also be telling you that, you know, sweep up after your little ones. But it says, sometimes the greatest magic lies in the smallest forms. Ooh. So, for the King of Swords in the light, I feel like, just like these cards say, right? Assertive and impatient, direct and daring, ambitious and motivated. I feel like you're just on the go, right? Just on the run to pursue what you want to pursue and achieve those goals and conquer them no matter who stands in your way, right? The Five of Wands, I feel like you're tired of keeping your mouth shut. You're wanting to say what's on your mind. You're not going to hold back. You're going to fight those battles and win them, because I feel like you're going to fight for what matters most for you right now. I feel like you've been waiting way too long to show your passion. I feel like you've been showing your passion. You've been showing that you care. You've been sharing all these sort of things, but it's not getting you anywhere. So sometimes being nice just isn't the way to go. You have to stand firm, be direct, be assertive in your energy. And I feel like even though people may not agree with you right now, you may have to be your own cheerleader. You are moving forward with success and victory. You are going to find those rewards and that recognition for yourself and where you stand and where you're going to go. It's going to be challenging because you're standing alone, but I feel like you got it. You have the lovers here, twin flame, balance, and spiritual love on your side. So I do feel this energy of you having some growth and opening up your heart and finding your true soulmate by just coming into your power and knowing who you are and where you're going. Floppy is coming to say hi. Or can you say hi, Floppy? Oh, no, you're gonna say something about the cards? No, show everybody your butt. Oh, Floppy, she's such a sweet girl. Floppy, you're interrupting the video. Everybody sees your butt. Yeah. Yeah, you coming to say what you want to say? You want to tell us what card is the most important card for you? No? Okay. She's on some sort of mission. Not quite sure what her mission is right now. Or how she scrambled up these cards. Oh man. I'm not even sure which way these cards were a second ago. So, we're gonna keep moving forward with this energy. Nine of Cups here, so yes, the dreams are coming true. For you. I'm not sure that's where it was, but apparently Floppy thought they needed to be rearranged. So we're gonna go with that. We're gonna trust our instincts. We're gonna trust our intuition with this one. So yeah, so I feel like there's gonna be some good things coming your way, despite you standing up for yourself, being at a crossroads with choosing yourself and coming into your power, chasing that balance and a twin flame or soulmate energy, whatever that is for you. But I do feel like spiritual love is on your side for sure. There is the Five of Pentacles here in the dark, so things are still gonna be tough with the financial side of things. Career side of things may still be a little bit slow, but I feel like we are getting better, right? I feel like the hardships and the loss are just gonna feel less isolated. You're not gonna feel less abandoned. I feel like the struggle with unemployment or whatever your work situation is going to improve. There is the Ace of Wands, a new beginnings, right? A spark of inspiration and creativity, a spark of you taking action and building on that drive and building on the motivation. She was pressing buttons there. where you're headed and what's going forward with you. For the sun, lead, I feel happiness and joy is coming your way. That innocence of being more optimistic and more successful in your energy. And I heard something today about the dandelion. The dandelion starts off as a sun, and then it turns into a moon, and then it bursts into little specks that go into the stars. So I thought that was a very cute thing that I saw today, and I want to share with you when I saw this dandelion in the sun. And maybe that is why they chose the dandelion for the sun as well, because it does start off as a sun, right? Bright, shining yellow, and then when it turns white, it does look like the moon, and then all the little things just floating through the sky into the stars. That is such a magical way of looking at dandelions. Dandelions are so magical in so many ways. I don't know if you've ever made dandelion tea or whatnot, but yeah, I love dandelions. I have a lot of respect for them, for sure. I've never plucked them or weed them. The Two of Swords, I feel like you're going to be faced with a very difficult decision. It's going to be very challenging. You're going to feel stuck in the middle of which one to choose. And I feel like that is kind of like what the Lovers is kind of indicating to you as well. With being at a crossroads, with not knowing which direction you want to go into or which one you want to pursue. You do have the Knight of Wands, so I feel like love, romance, soulmate energy is coming towards you. I do feel that. I feel this energy of you wanting to take action and wanting to pursue it fast and quick. Making sure your hot temper doesn't get into the way. I feel this rebellious, charming energy wanting to come towards you. But yeah, I know you're coming to your power, but don't let your ego overcome where you're trying to head. Make sure your mind is clear, your heart is in the right place, and your soul is in agreement with that. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much. If you do want a 10-card reading specifically for you, you can email me and I can give you your own private 10-card reading. We can arrange that for sure. Also do members reading every Monday, so if you want a reading where you can ask any questions you want, I do that every Monday. You can ask as many questions as long as I'm live for the 2-hour time frame that I have from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern time, so don't forget to catch that. And I do have live readings every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So I'll see you next time. Bye everyone.